We're live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're kind of sprinting around here today, getting it all taken care of, but we made it. My mic's on, right?
Yeah, your mic's on.
All right, cool. I turned it on. I couldn't remember. I'm going to walk up here for a second because, one, hello. Two, my drink. So.
And I might be out of breath.
Yeah, Jake just sprinted across the whole store in 20 seconds. It was pretty cool.
I've been doing that for years when it comes to sound.
There you go. All right. Got a handful of guitars here because what else do we do live at 5 but talk about guitars? It's kind of the trademark thing about the show. We got everything from pink little old traded in Jay Tercer, $100, to core model PRS, to a couple nice Gibbies, 70th anniversary Strat, and SE PRS, very similar in color. I didn't realize that until just now. This is the, I don't know, what's the name of the blue for the Zach Myers guitar? What did they name? The Myers blue. Well, Myers and Carroll might have the fight about the blue because those are pretty close. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty similar colors.
Carroll is
a
a
little
little bit darker.
It depends on which side you're on. This side of the grain is darker. This side's lighter.
Oh, yeah, from my end, both sides look the same.
This guitar also, this side is darker, this side's lighter. Oh, interesting. All right.
The more you know.
Oh, and then we have the John Mayer Martin guitar. Fantastic. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. It's not great.
I have my finger on the button.
The mute button. All right. So let's start here. This is the 70th anniversary Strat. It's the Vintera 2 series. But what's cool about this guitar is that it is in the awesome Fender Antigua burst finish. You don't see this finish a lot. Actually, I think we've talked about this guitar on the show before. But it's a fun one to highlight. I'm in a huge Strat mood right now. I've got a Silver Sky and I purchased the Player 2 series Strat not too long ago. So I'm in a Strat mood. I like the 70s a lot. I keep looking at parts to build my own 70s style Strat, but I always keep coming back to this guitar right here. It's the, of course, alder body maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. Let's see, which pickups did they put in this? 70th vintage style 70s pickups. And one thing I really like about it, because remember, whenever I talk about Gretsch guitars, I always talk about how I love that thin U shape on a Gretsch. 70s style Strats have a U-shaped neck. It's perfect. I love it. So comfy, classic. Rare finish from Fender, the Antigua burst. You don't see it a lot. You see it on a few customs here and there, and this model for the 70s Strat. You don't see the Antigua burst a lot. But we have at least one of these in stock, and it's the 70th anniversary. Primo Strat stuff right there. So if you're looking for a new Strat, and you want to step up into the vintage style, vintage series of guitars, it's a great way to go. Right next to it, we got in a couple J45s recently, and I really like this one. This is the J45 Standard. Rosewood. Nice Sitka spruce top. Solid rosewood body. Double bound body, of course. Gold Grover tuners. This one, yeah. I like this one a lot because I like this finish a lot better than the traditional sunburst that we have on the J45. Is that the Studio that we have hanging in the acoustic room?
I think it is.
Might be the Studio, but this one I like a lot. I like this finish a lot better. We actually had this. We did the Studio on the show a few weeks ago because I remember holding it up and being like, "This is the." They call it. No, it's also a Standard. Because I remember holding it up saying they call it the Standard because it's the standard acoustic for country musicians. So I don't know what that laugh was.
I don't know either. To be honest.
But no, the J45, especially the Standards, classic when it comes to acoustic guitars. Hard to be beat, hard to outmatch. They stand the test of time and come out of Montana. So if you didn't know that, Gibson Acoustics, I think they're still Montana, right? No one's ever told me they're not anymore. Yeah, Bozeman, Montana. I've been there. Not to the Gibson factory, but I've been to Bozeman. Before I knew that they were out there, so I never would have known to go check it out. You know what's in Bozeman, Montana, Jake?
What?
Basically just that. There's people have been moving out there. It's like It's like the Austin, Texas of the North Midwestern region of the country. Yeah, they're moving out there for Gibson guitars and mountains. Not me. I got the guitar right here. Why do I need to go to Bozeman? It's here, Isle Music Company.
Hey.
Get it. Just come get it here. You don't gotta go to Montana, because you know it's in Montana. Nothing. It's been to Montana, Idaho, all that. Nope. Wyoming. I drove through Wyoming once. Once. It was enough. I flew back so I didn't have to drive through it again. Ah!
Okay.
This is from Jay
Anyway.
Terser. Jay Terser is, how do I put this? They make a lot of stuff that looks like other stuff we recognize from other brands. It's the easiest way to put it. But I wanted to show this because, yes, it's used. It's not anything wild, fancy, or crazy, but it's pink. And Christmas is next week, and someone out there might want a small little pink acoustic guitar for Christmas. And then it's not online yet, right? We just took photos of it today.
Yeah, we literally just took photos today.
Yeah, so this is the easiest, quickest way to showcase it to everybody. So if you're looking for a Christmas gift for somebody who likes the color pink, wants to play guitar, and they're a little on the smaller side, $100. It's not a bad deal.
All right.
$100 for a nice pink starter acoustic. I'll even throw in some fresh strings. It needs some new strings. So if you buy it, I'll throw in a pack of strings to go along with it for you.
Some nice string joy.
Some nice string joys. Our sponsor.
Yes.
This is the PRS SE Zach Myers in Myers Blue. This guitar is the signature artist edition for Zach Myers from Shinedown. Fun guitar. What I love about this guitar is not only how it looks. I love the blue finish. I like the clear knobs, but what I really like is the satin finish on the back of the neck, because it's smooth playing. Your hand doesn't get stuck once you start rubbing against some of the thick, heavy gloss. Great guitar. Looks great, feels great, plays great. I feel like that's kind of my catchphrase. Every video I watch of me talking about a guitar, it's like, look great, plays great, feels great. But they're all true. They're true statements. But the other reason to highlight this guitar is PRS. What's today's date, Jake? The 19th?
Yes, it is.
So we got 12 more days. So we got 12 more days for this sale that's going on right now. So 12 more days to be able to get PRS SE guitars at 15% off.
15.
15%.
I feel a little deja vu.
Yeah. Oh, PRS deja vu. Yeah, so about 90% of the PRS models are 15% off through the end of the year. So between now and New Year's Eve, 15% off on SE model guitars. And we've got quite a few of the SEs. We got CE24s, we've got the Swamp Ashes, we have a couple of the Special 22s, Custom 24s, regular and quilt. We have a Custom 22 semi-hollow in the Santana Yellow.
Isn't it was Sandblast or something like that?
The sandblasted CE24s, yep. Swamp Ash sandblasted CE24s. We have some SE Silver Skies, and everything I just mentioned is 15% off until December 31st. 15% sign. 15% off. Like, it's a great deal. While we're on the subject of PRS guitars,
Okay.
let's talk about this bad boy right here. What's great about this is a PRS Core Custom 2408. But what's worth noting on here is that this guitar does not have the 8515 pickups. This has TCIs. And I'd say some of the more popular PRS guitars that use the TCI pickups are like the Paul's guitar. I think primarily there was a few models in the past. I think maybe the 513. I might be wrong on that, so sorry. But for sure, some of the 2408s. Actually, I very recently picked up an SE Custom 2408, and that has TCIs in it. The TCIs are great. They give you a whole new sense of tonality, a new sense in range. They have a really nice clear response and presence to them. So if you're looking for something to kind of really help you bridge the gap of all kinds of tones, especially when you start getting into the coil tapping and phase switching of the 2408. The TCIs pair very well with all of those features. And this has the wing tuner buttons, right?
Yep.
Wing. I'm getting it. I'm getting it right.
I pulled up the page and it still says that.
And this is the Carol Blue finish. Great guitar, hybrid hardware. Even the magnetics and the pickups, all the different screws and everything. Even the pickup ring screws match back and forth with the hybrid setting. That's pretty cool. Still hybrid on the top there, even with the new pickups or the new tuning machine keys. And it's a 10 top, which is nice because obviously, look at that. It's that's a bad way to hold it with the light right there. But look at that gorgeous top.
Yep.
10 top from PRS. Core custom 2408 in Carol Blue with the TCI pickups. And I believe it's a pattern thin neck. Yep. Very good job from our friends at PRS. Let's see. What was next on my notes here? I've adapted to using my notes on a phone rather than fumbling through a scrap sheeted piece of paper the whole time.
So I need to get another screen to be a teleprompter.
No, I'll be fine. I'll manage. I'll do okay. Let's talk about this. This was next to my notes here. This is the Martin Guitars John Mayer 20th anniversary. What do they call it? The OMJM? Yes, the OMJM. Let me see here. Let me scroll down because I put all my notes for all the guitars on this one thing. And this was one that I literally pulled out to do the show and then was running around the shop like crazy. So I never had a chance to really come back and revisit my notes. So, let's see here. Designed by Martin and John Mayer to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Mayer's first signature guitar with Martin. Fun to think about, right? Sometimes I have to remind myself that John Mayer's been playing that long. Right? Yeah. It's 2024. 2004, he had his first signature Martin guitar.
Wow.
Isn't that kind of, yeah. It just kind of puts that in perspective a little bit. Like, oh yeah, I forgot he's been doing it this long. What I like about this guitar is that it has the Engelmann spruce top. Not just the regular Sitka spruce, the Engelmann spruce top. Engelmann spruce tops are very articulate, very rich in presence, but they're also very well balanced because it does a great job balancing the tone with the rosewood body. Gorgeous inlay work across when it comes to your herringbone inlay going around the binding there. The rosette work is beautiful. Awesome commemorative label on the inside. You get the signature work on the towards the bottom of the fretboard there. Nice open back where they what is that? It's dark up here. I can't read the. Am I getting old, Jake? Whoa. Oh, they just say Martin Co. Okay, I thought that would have been like Waverly or something like that.
Yeah, let me turn that back on.
That is the John Mayer 20th anniversary. Let me see if I had anything here in my notes that I missed because I had a hard time seeing there for a second. Mahogany neck, 1 11/16 nut width. Yeah, scallop racing. Yeah, that was it. This one has the electronics. It was the Fishman. Yep, there it is. It says the Fishman electronics. So, and also comes with the special John Mayer case. Mm-hmm. So, great guitar. Love the John Mayer OMs from Martin. I just like OMs in general. Great guitars. So the Martin is no exception. Especially Martin does a great job with any of their guitars. But the John Mayer OM is very nice. I think we have 2 of them, right?
Maybe.
I think we just received 2 of them in like today or yesterday.
That's a good question.
The other one sold real quick, and we just got these back in stock again. So I'm very excited for these. Remember, Engelmann spruce top, Fishman electronics, rosewood body, herringbone binding inlay, gorgeous rosette, special hard case, 20th anniversary OMJM from Martin Guitars. And then last but not least, Gibson has really stepped up their studio line of Les Pauls. So this is the Gibson Studio Les Paul Session in Honeyburst. And what's great about this guitar is they have this new carved in contour in the back of the guitar. They're using the classic 57 style pickups. You have the 57 in the neck, 57 plus in the bridge. The 57 plus is just a little extra winding to it. So it's going to be a little bit more of aggressiveness, a little bit more bite, but tonally still going to be very similar to the 57. You can go from clean to crunchy very quick with both these pickups. You have Grover tuners here on the back. The stamped in the serial number made in USA stamp. Gorgeous finish. These have a mahogany body, mahogany neck. Was that rosewood or ebony? It's dark up here. I can't really tell. I need to... it doesn't really help. Sorry, Jake. Thanks for the effort.
Please let me keep that off.
AA flame maple top, and it's really nice. Someone was just checking this guitar here out in the shop earlier today, and what's really cool is I love when you get such a nice definition in the flame and the figuring of a guitar that every way you move it, the flame takes on a whole new personality. It's one of my favorite things about flame maple. It happens with some really good quality quilt as well, but when you get into the flame maple, curly maple, whatever you want to call it, especially on a finish like this, Honeyburst does a great job at it because even the dark angles of Honeyburst are still pretty light compared to some guitars that are in, you know, different types of sunburst or even blues. They take on a lot of that dark pigmentation into the binding, into the wood grain there. But when you get into a guitar like the Honeyburst, it adapts a bit of a natural touch and feel to it, and it takes on light in all kinds of different manners and patterns, and they just look very good. Where am I at on time? Doing all right here. So we'll do a quick little recap.
And we do have 2 of the John Mayers.
We do have 2 of the John Mayers. Awesome. So we'll do a quick little recap of the guitars we got here. And then, Jake, if I remember correctly, today's the 19th. So we will have Live at 5 next week.
Yep.
Because Christmas is Wednesday.
Yep. Same with January as well. Because...
January 2nd would be Thursday.
Yeah.
Cool. So no disruption to the live stream. There we go. All right. So we have the PRS Core Custom 2408 with the TCI pickups, not the 8515s. We have the J Tercer $100 pink guitar special here for anyone looking for a guitar for themselves or for a gift. The PRS SE Zach Myers and Myers Blue. Remember, these guitars are 15% off to the end of the year, just like most of the SE models. So looking for a little Christmas gift for yourself or someone in your life who loves PRS guitars, these are a great way to go, especially since the SE guitar line is just a phenomenal guitar line. And they're all 15% off. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Like, if there's 10 SE guitars, 8 of them are 15% off. I don't know, the math's probably a little wrong, but you know. But all but 2 models, and I think I only have 1 of the models that are not discounted. So come on in and grab a new guitar because they're 15% off until December 31st. The OMJM, the 20th anniversary John Mayer signature guitar from Martin Guitars. The Gibson Studio Session Les Paul in Honeyburst with the 57 and the 57 plus pickups. We have the J45 Standard rosewood body, Sitka spruce top. Phenomenal guitar. Looks like it has LR Baggs electronics on it. And then we have the 70th anniversary Strat, the Antigua Stratocaster from the Vintera 2 series with the 70s style pickups, 70s U-shaped neck, all in stock, all available here right now at Island Music Company. I want to thank you to our lovely hosts and friend Stringjoy for taking care of us here with the Live at 5. Also, some big news coming up from them that I'm going to share on our feed after New Year's Day.
Ooh.
So that'll be fun to announce and put out there as well. Those were the guitars we talked about today. Thank you for streaming. Well, no, we're streaming. Thank you for viewing. Thanks for hanging out.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm Jack.
I'm Jake.
This is Live at 5. We'll see you next Thursday. And have a Merry Christmas.
See you.
Because that's, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.